I'm gonna make him an offer again.
Of all the gin joints and all the towns and all the world.
Handle the truth. You can't fight it here. This is the
Frankly,
world.
my dear, I don't give a damn.
This is where the fun begins.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Welcome, everybody, back to Multiplex Movie Melee, and we have an exciting match tonight. We have the future Joseph Olibas and Caleb Coho going up against Jersey Boys Igor Kasich and Dean Manis. The future have really made a name for themselves. They got another victory against Anthony and Luis Fun Prepared, and Jersey Boys are coming off a really exciting win against Sam and Tom. The future, I should say, have not lost yet. They are one of our really shining rookie teams. I'm excited for this match tonight. On the desk with me is Mark Benchaka. Mark, how are you feeling tonight?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. As you guys said, the future, kind of one of our hotshot rookie teams we got going on this year. Very interesting combo of Coho and Joseph. It seems to be working out pretty well. They've been on fire the first two matches. And then we got Jersey Boys. Jersey Boys, I think, has been coming on kind of recently. You talked about that win they had against Sam and Tom. And then they ended off the year with a pretty strong turmoil performance, which I think was something that I think caught a lot of people by surprise. So, yeah, I think we're in for a really interesting match here.
Absolutely. I say we bring the teams right in, starting with our first team tonight, Igor Kasich, Dean Manis, Jersey Boys. Guys, neither of you guys are from Jersey, but you guys have the scrappy energy of two people from the shitty-ass state of New Jersey. Must be feeling pretty good. I know you guys are a great team. How are you feeling tonight?
Feel good. Feel ready to go. I'm not sure we definitely thought we were going to beat Sam and Tom, so we're kind of playing with house money right now. Set us up with anyone. We're looking forward to this match. It should be a good one.
Yeah, like Dean said, I think with the turmoil, everyone kind of thought we came in by surprise. I don't think a lot of people expected us to beat Sam and Tom given their accuracy. And look at that, we're facing a highly accurate team again. But hey, how many times in my rookie year did I face someone who was probably more accurate than me? Let's see what happens.
Absolutely. I just realized I was a little mean to New Jersey. I apologize, Kevin Smith. But I say bring in your opposing team tonight, Joseph Olibas, Caleb Coho, the future guys. First match, you won by TKO. Second match, you won by KO. Must be feeling pretty good going into this match. Are you hoping to keep the momentum going? Obviously, you are. But how are you feeling coming in tonight?
It'd be really fun if we never had to answer a round 3 question, but that is not likely, especially with how good Dean and Igor are. I know just for me and Joseph, we love prepping for this. We had a lot of fun going through Carpenter. So that was kind of the nice part is playing two guys that we like, that we respect, that we're able to give us something to cover was fun. So I've been looking forward to this one since it got set up. So I'm excited to actually get in the ring with Dean and Igor. I've seen them for over a year now, playing and have been in their corners sometimes. So getting to face them is gonna be really fun. I'm excited for that. So.
Absolutely. I think we jump right into the match. Round 1 is going to work like this. Competitors will receive 8 questions in 8 general movie categories. Each worth 1 point apiece. They will have 15 seconds to write their answer on their board, after which I will say pens down, and they will reveal their answers. Get all 8 questions right, you will receive a bonus question. Competitors will have 3 repeats and 1 challenge throughout the duration of the match. Teams, any questions before we head to the match? Okay, then your first question will be coming to you in the category of directors. Name a film directed by Todd Field. Really happy. I saw this question. I saw a different font, and I'm like, yes, this style of question is starting to catch on.
Yeah, I mean, people seem to like it.
Absolutely. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Igor will go to you.
Yeah, Spawn.
Whoa, and we will go to Coho.
In the bedroom.
We will go to Dean.
Tar.
And we will go to Joseph.
Tar.
Tar in the bedroom is correct. We also would have accepted Little Children.
Yeah, going into your next question comes the category of action adventure. In what 1990s adventure film will you find a character that was raised by gorillas in Africa after surviving a plane crash?
I'll ask you to go back to the last question. Do you have any fun field trip memories, Mark?
You know, I remember having a fun trip to SeaWorld.
Okay.
I think everybody has conflicting feelings about SeaWorld now. But
sixth grade, we went to the Renaissance Festival. It was very fun. 5, 4, 3, 2.
It's better now. You get drunk.
1, heads down. Very true. Coho will go to you.
George of the Jungle.
And we will go to Dean.
I said Mighty Joe Young.
We will go to Joseph.
George of the Jungle.
And we will go to Igor.
Watch out for that tree, George of the Jungle.
George of the Jungle is correct. Very nice tunes coming from Joseph. The future exciting there because we head into your third question in the category of recent releases. What is Roy Cohn's profession in The Apprentice? You ever watch The Apprentice, Mark?
I mean, a while ago.
Nice.
I mean, there's, wait, what are we talking about? Are we talking about the show or the movie?
The show.
Oh, yeah. People don't remember how big that show was like 20 years ago.
It was huge. Man ruled the world, saying you're fired. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Now he rules the country because he's the president. Dean will go to you.
Got lawyer.
We will go to Joseph.
I said salesman.
We will go to Igor.
Lawyer.
And we'll go to Coho.
He's lawyer.
Ice water. Lawyer is correct.
Going to next question comes in the category of Oscars. Name 2 of the 5 films Annette Bening received an acting nomination for the Oscars.
We're gonna give you a little extra time. If someone would have accepted if someone would have put vampire for that Apprentice question, would you have accepted it?
No.
He is very vampire-esque in that movie. Roy Cohn is.
I guess I can see. I mean, it just Jeremy Strong always has this a vibe. He has like in everything he does.
He's so good in the movie. To be clear, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna go to Joseph.
American Beauty and Bugsy.
We're gonna go to Igor.
Just had American Beauty.
We're gonna go to Coho.
The Kids Are All Right and Naiad.
And we are going to go to Dean.
I got 20th Century Woman and The Kids Are All Right.
The correct answers we had were The Grifters, American Beauty, Being Julia, The Kids Are All Right, and Naiad. So only Coho is going to get that point. The future extending their lead once again as we head into your second question, your fifth question in the category of the 1970s. Name both actors to play the last game of Russian roulette in The Deer Hunter. We need the actors that play the characters playing. I think you guys get it. Mark, you ever play Russian roulette?
I knew that was coming. I was waiting for it. I was like, you kind of pump faked me a little bit when you kind of clarified the question. Like I thought I was ready for it to come then.
Well, have you?
Yeah, I lost once.
Whoa! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Explain some of your movie opinions. I'll be honest. Igor will go to you.
Jesus. Christopher Walken and Robert De Niro.
We will go to Coho.
It's Christopher Walken and John Cazale.
We will go to Dean.
I didn't get it.
We will go to Joseph.
Christopher Walken and Robert De Niro.
Christopher Walken and Robert De Niro is correct. So with that, there are no more perfect rounds. Mark, hit him with your next question.
Yeah, go in the category of horror. Kiefer Sutherland, Corey Feldman, and Alex Winter appear in what 1980s horror film?
Are you sad winter is almost over, Mark?
I mean, I thought it was already. I mean, like it's tech. It means over. Like I mean, like come on.
As
I mean, for us,
you
it never really started. So
this week we had our first day over 90 degrees. Kill me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Coho will go to you.
The Lost Boys.
We will go to Dean.
The Lost Boys.
We will go to Joseph.
Representing Bill and Ted, the Lost Boys.
And we will go to Igor.
The Lost Boys.
The Lost Boys is correct. Everyone hitting that. 9-7 as we head into your penultimate question in the category of scores and soundtracks. Who composed the scores for every film in Ty West's X trilogy and the John Wick franchise? You got 7 films. You got to name one composer.
it's a busy guy. This guy.
Yeah, busy guy.
It's a lot of stuff.
It
It may all sound the same.
Is Chapter 2 your favorite John Wick movie? Is that what you said?
Yeah. I think it's easily the best one.
I'm a Chapter 4 guy. I just love how it all comes together.
I get it, but Chapter 2 just does everything best. So.
That's fair. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat the question.
Okay, Joseph got that just in time. The category of scores is soundtracks. Who composed the scores for every film in Ty West's X trilogy and the John Wick franchise? I once heard someone say that, like, for the first 3 John Wick movies, there's one portion they do incredible. There's one part they do good, and another part they just do kind of eh. Like, the first movie, the opening is good, middle is incredible, ending is kind of meh. Second one, I think they said, I forget. There's too much time. Third one is very clear. The opening is incredible, middle is meh, and the ending is pretty good.
Yeah, I think I can go with that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Dean will go to you.
Tyler Bates.
We will go to Joseph.
I had Marco Beltrami, then switched it, crossed it out to Tyler Bates.
Yeah, and we will go to Igor.
Tyler Bates.
And we will go to Coho.
Benjamin Wolf.
Tyler Bates is correct. Coho named a person, I guess, as cutting into the lead right there.
Yeah, going into your last question in round number 1 comes in the category of classics. How specifically does Scarlett and Rhett's daughter Bonnie die in Gone with the Wind?
To be clear, I do know Benjamin Wallfish is a real composer.
Oh, I mean, I would assume so.
Did the score for Alien Romulus last year?
Oh, he did Alien Romulus? So.
Yeah. Oh, I really like Romulus personally.
It's a good movie. No issues.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to go to Joseph.
A horse riding accident.
We'll go to Igor.
No idea. Typhoid.
We'll go to Coho.
I might be thinking of the total wrong thing. Is this not the miscarriage where she gets pushed down the stairs?
No. And we will go to Dean.
I said drowned in a river.
Mark, I am willing to give Joseph horse riding accident. The answer we had was falls off a horse. I think Joseph, the important.
I think that's good.
Yeah.
I think it's good. Yeah.
Okay, so after that, the Future extending their lead 11 to Jersey Boys 9. Is that what you have, Mark?
That is what I have.
All right, but anything can happen as we move into round number 2, also known as the wheel round. Competitors will need to spin at the wheel, in which case they'll receive 5 questions from whatever category they land on. Each 2 points piece. They check down the multiple values question down to 1 point. If you don't like what you spin for your first time, you are allowed to respin, but you must keep whatever category you land on for your second spin. But be on the lookout because stealing is involved in this round. The categories that your players can select tonight are directed by Joel Cohen, which is the Future Strength, directed by John Carpenter, which is Future Strength as well as the general categories of music, 1970s, Oscars, action, adventure, war, and comic book movies. Future, you guys are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
Say defer.
I agree.
Yeah, we'll defer.
All right, then, Jersey Boys, this will be your first spin. And you lay on the category of action adventure. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
I think we keep that, right, Dean?
I think so. Yeah, let's keep it.
All right.
Let's
Keeping
keep it.
action adventure. Mark, you're good to give them their questions in the category of action adventure.
Yeah, I can do that. Alrighty, Jersey boys. Questions, action, adventure. Here they are. What 70s action film features a villain named Francisco Scaramanga?
The man with the golden gun.
Go for it.
Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Next question. Next question. In The Rock, General Hummel and his men ambush the Navy SEALs in what room in the prison?
It's like, I want to say like a sewer. Like it's like they come in through the water.
I know. So do they come? Do they come into the
like
bathroom then?
I don't think it's a bathroom. It's like it has a manhole. There's grates above it.
Yeah, I can remember it.
Should we go multiple or
one?
Repeat.
All right, as your first, repeat your question again. In The Rock, General Hummel and his men ambush the Navy SEALs in what room in the prison?
Maybe a boiler room?
Yeah. Oh, it's so hard. It's just so dark in that room. I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah. There's water. It's low.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Do we just take multiple choice?
I think we go. We just go. Yeah, we go multiple. I think so.
Multiple choice.
All right. Multiple choice options are A, a library, B, gym, C, shower room, or D, cafeteria.
Okay, so I guess it's a shower.
It's got to be the shower room. Yeah.
The only thing that has water anywhere near it.
Yeah.
So, okay. Shower room, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. All right. Hold on. Give me a second. I might. This fucking thing's dying. Sorry, guys.
It's all good.
All right. And let's get back in. You may not. All right, your next question. Who plays scientist Dr. Newton Geisler in Pacific Rim?
That's Charlie Day, right?
Oh, yeah. Wait, that's Pacific Rim, right?
I'm pretty sure because he's paired with Ron Perlman because he sells the bits, right? He's like Hannibal Chow or whatever. So I think Charlie Day is the scientist.
Yeah.
Charlie Day, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Nice work.
All right. Your penultimate question in the category. In Romancing the Stone, the people that have kidnapped Joan's sister want what item in exchange for her?
This I don't know.
It's a gem. Well, he didn't say specifics. It's like a gem, right?
Okay.
It's a stone, I'm pretty sure, of some kind.
5.
Should you go multiple or just say that?
3, 2.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
Just in case.
Multiple choice options are A, a compass, B, a map, C, a locket, or D, a bracelet.
Actually, I think it's a map now that I'm thinking of it. I think it's a map to the treasure of some kind.
Okay. I'm good with that.
Map, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Good job.
I would like to remind the players Michael Campbell is no longer in the writer's room.
All right, our last question in action adventure. Who directed 2003's Paycheck?
That's John Woo, right?
John Woo. Yep, John Woo for sure.
John Woo, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
All right, so after that, Mark, I have Jersey Boys getting their score up to 17, getting a clean sweep of their category, the future remaining at 11. Is that what you have?
That's what I got.
All right, so we will bring the wheel in for the future's first spin. Spin is in. You land on the category of opponent's choice. Jersey Boys, what would you like to give the future?
How much do we trust they covered Carpenter and it's still strength level? We can go with it, right?
I think so. Lots of talk about actually watching it. That makes me want to give it to them. So if it was reverse psychology, that was good. Yeah, let's check it. We'll give them Carpenter.
Carpenter.
Alrighty.
All right.
Hey,
Carpenter, I will be giving your questions future in the category of directed by John Carpenter. Are you prepared?
I sure hope so.
All right, then your first question in the category of directed by John Carpenter. In Assault on Precinct 13, Kathy is killed in front of what specific type of vehicle?
It's an ice cream truck.
Go for it.
Ice cream truck. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. In Prince of Darkness, Catherine shows Mullins a window that is covered with what type of specific animal?
I didn't get this.
Yeah, let's go multiple choice then.
Okay, multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options. Is it A, flies, B, bees, C, worms, or D, spiders?
Maybe it's about what the Satan is a liquid. I don't know. Spiders, maybe.
That's what I was thinking. So
Five.
let's just go with it.
Spiders. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Jersey Boys, a chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, flies, B, bees, C, worms, or D, spiders?
I think it's worms.
Oh, you brother.
Worms, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Not the worms.
Your third question in the category of directed by John Carpenter. In Memoirs of an Invisible Man, the movie ends with Nick doing what type of sporting activity?
I think I looked above this. Tennis. He's in San Francisco. Swimming wouldn't make sense at all. So I don't know.
I think we should go multiple choice. Multiple choice, please.
All right, multiple choice. Is it A, tennis, B, skiing, C, skydiving, or D, bowling?
It's
go with
there.
tennis? I mean, wait, hold on.
Does any of that sound more right to you than tennis?
I wanted to rewatch this movie too.
Want me to use a repeat when we get there?
5.
Yeah, let's just use the repeat of the options, please.
1. All right, that is your first repeat of the options. Is it A, tennis, B, skiing, C, skydiving, or D, bowling?
Because what would be one of those things where if he were invisible, it would be shocking. And I feel like tennis is a thing that relies a lot on visuals. I don't know. Bowling could work, I guess, too. I don't know.
Let's go with tennis because you got that first.
Tennis, final answer.
Final answer.
That is incorrect. Jersey Boys, a chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, tennis, B, skiing, C, skydiving, or D, bowling?
He does play tennis in the movie, and it looks awesome. But it's skiing. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Good job, Dean.
Your penultimate question. Who plays President Adam in Escape from L.A.?
Oh, LA. Shit. I watched New York. Fuck. That sucks. It's not Pleasance. That's the other
Yeah.
one. Maybe on multiple? Would you get it on multiple?
Yeah, let's go multiple choice again, please.
All right, your multiple choice options. Is it A, Donald Pleasance, B, Cliff Robertson, C, Peter Fonda, or D, Stacy Keach?
For some reason, Peter Fonda sticks out to me.
I was between him or Stacy Keach, but I'm okay with Peter Fonda.
Okay. Peter Fonda, final answer.
That is incorrect. Jersey Boys, a chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, Donald Pleasance, B, Cliff Robertson, C, Peter Fonda, or D, Stacy Keach?
Uncle Ben, Cliff Robertson. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Never mind.
I guess not. All right, then.
And your final question in the category of directed by John Carpenter. In Vampires, before he is blown up by the sun, Valak is impaled by what specific type of object?
It's a cross.
I was going to say, is it the Black Cross? But yeah, cross.
Yes.
Okay.
So
just cross is probably all I need then.
Did they say specific? Well, it is a type of object.
3.
We need cross final answer.
That is incorrect. Jersey Boys a chance for a 2-point steal.
So it's called the Bezier cross. Maybe that's what they're looking for with specific.
They did ask specific, right?
Yeah. So should we
Okay,
just say
then,
Bezier,
yeah.
Bezier cross?
Absolutely.
I'll say the whole thing. Bezier black cross. Final answer.
I'm going to say that's also incorrect. The answer we have in the doc is a large cross.
We're going to challenge that we're correct.
Yeah.
We'll be right back after this challenge. All right, back from the challenge. Yeah, we're giving it to the future. Large cross is acceptable. Shout out to Jersey Boys. They gave more information, but we were looking for cross. So after that, Mark, I have the future getting their score up to 15. Jersey Boys getting their score up to 20. Is that what you have?
That is what I got.
All right, but anything as we move into round number 3, also known as the Pick Your Poison round. Before the match, competitors went back and forth, drafting categories that will appear in this round, and now they will go back and forth once again to draft categories that they would like to answer questions from. The categories that your competitors drafted were action adventure, 2010s, horror, recent releases, sci-fi fantasy, classics, comic book movies, and Oscars. Your competitors will draft their categories right now. And we are back. Your competitors have chosen their categories of the future. You guys are behind. What would you like to take for your 1-pointer?
Classics for one?
Yeah, we can do that. Let's do classics for 1, please.
All right, Mark, hit him with their 1-pointer in the category of classics.
You got it. All right. Future, your 1-pointer, category classics. Who appears in the films The Lady Killers, The Lavender Hill Mob, and Lawrence of Arabia?
Okay. That is. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alec
Just
Guinness,
making
final
sure.
That is correct for 1 point.
All right, you're going to move on to your guys' 2-pointer because you guys are still behind. What would you like for your 2-pointer?
I would probably lean action, but it's all. If you feel better about action at 3, we can swap it. So
Yeah. Do you feel good if we take recent releases for a 3 or 4?
I feel pretty good about recent out of 3 or 4, but it's I trust you more than me right now. So
Okay. Let's do action adventure for 2.
Okay.
then.
Alrighty. Here's your 2-pointer in action adventure. In what action franchise will you find the characters Lee Christmas, Gunnar Jensen, Yin Yang, Hail Caesar, and Barney Ross?
It's the Expendables.
Expendables. Yeah, you're right. The Expendables, final answer.
Yeah, that's correct for 2 points.
We couldn't avoid a Cohen shout out tonight, but that does the future. You guys are still behind. What would you like for your 3-pointer?
Recent one?
Yeah, I would rather save the Oscars for 4.
I agree. Recent releases.
Alrighty. Here is your 3-pointer in recent releases. In Wicked, what is the name of the character who takes Nessa Rose to the dance at the Ozdust Ballroom?
Bach. Bach, final answer.
And that is correct for 3
Nice.
points.
The movie is great.
Without hesitations, that does bring it back to Jersey Boys, the future avoiding the KO. Jersey Boys, what would you like for your 1-pointer?
2010s, right?
Yeah.
All right, your 1-pointer in the category of 2010s. Joaquin Phoenix, Philip Seymour Hoffman, and Amy Adams star in what 2012 film?
The Master.
Yeah.
Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. Tying the game, but we are going to stick with Jersey Boys because they do have more questions. Jersey Boys, what would you like for your 2-pointer?
You like
What do you want to do here?
horror? Yeah, either horror or sci-fi. But
Yeah.
where do you feel better plot? Probably sci-fi. Or you like horror? I know
A
that,
better
right?
plot in horror. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
maybe I think maybe we go sci-fi here, work together,
Mhm.
try to get that lead, and then go horror
Yeah,
later.
I trust you in horror. You know plots for
Okay.
a lot of those. So let's do sci-fi for 2.
Okay.
All right, your 2-pointer in the category of sci-fi. Name the subtitle to one of the sequels in the Underworld franchise.
Underworld Awakening is one of them, I'm pretty sure. Underworld Evolution.
Yeah.
I think those are 2. Underworld Blood Wars, Rise of the
Right.
Lycans. I don't know, which one do you want?
Whichever one you're most confident in, go for it.
5.
Rise of the Lycans, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Those are all of
Pick
those.
the best one.
I'm pretty sure I named like 4 of the
And
5. So it's fine.
to be clear, we would have accepted all the answers Igor named. We are going to be moving on to the future. It all comes down to this. The future must hit their 4-pointer in the category of Oscars to stay in the game. If they hit it, they bounce it back over to Jersey Boys to answer some more questions. If they miss it, Jersey Boys wins the game.
Alrighty. And they have 2 more repeats.
Yes, I should have said that.
All right. Future 4-pointer in Oscars. Cries and Whispers lost Best Picture to what film?
Do you know what your Cries and Whispers is?
Okay, so
I think that's
it's so I'm not too sure if it's the year it came out for Oscars, but it's 72 or 73. Let us repeat the question.
All right. That is your second repeat. Your question again. Cries and Whispers lost Best Picture to what film?
I think it's 73, because 72 would be Godfather,
Right.
Cabaret, like that would be that group. Whereas 73, I think it's in there with The Sting and American Graffiti.
4, 3, 2.
Let's repeat the question, please.
All right. As your final repeat, your question one last time. Cries and Whispers lost Best Picture to what film?
Yeah, I think it's 73, but if you feel better about either, then just shoot it. We obviously don't see that the Godfather or The Sting. I'll let you do it.
5, 4, 3, 2.
The Sting
One.
final answer.
That is correct for 4 points.
Thank you, Coho.
The future using their repeats to get there for that 4-pointer, getting their score up to 25. So it does. So once again, Jersey Boys, what would you guys like for your 3?
Functionally, it doesn't really matter. So
I think let's go horror though, just to get it out of the way, so
Sure.
I'm not super nervous on the the final
That's-
question. So
That's reasonable. Horror.
yeah, we'll go horror.
All right, your 3-pointer in the category of horror. Near the beginning of It Follows, Jay and her boyfriend Hugh go on a date at what type of location, which they quickly leave after Hugh sees the entity in a yellow dress.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I think they're at a movie.
Okay, so movie theater.
Ooh, yeah.
I haven't seen it,
think
so
so.
this is all you.
Okay.
5.
Should I just repeat one time?
One
3,
time, sure. Think about it.
Repeat, please.
All right, that is your second repeat. Near the beginning of It Follows, Jay and her boyfriend Hugh go on a date at what type of location, which they quickly leave after Hugh sees the entity in a yellow dress.
Yeah, let's just go with that, and then
Yeah, seems
hope the
reasonable.
best.
Then leaving a movie early, that seems
Yeah.
not. Yeah, go for it.
Movie theater. Final answer.
And your winner, Jersey Boys movie theater, is correct. Going to put everyone backstage as I talk with Mark. Mark, I think this was an incredible game. One of those games where the lead went back and forth. It's It's what you like to see. The Future had the lead out of round one, but Jersey Boys took action adventure on their first spin, swept that category, and unfortunately, I just think the Future got their strength, and Dean was able to pick up those steals. But credit to the Future, they were able to sweep their round three, avoided the TKO, but then Jersey Boys just were able to pick up points in order to get that win. I think this was a great match. Why don't we just start interviews right now? Starting with our unfortunate second place finishers tonight. Caleb Coho, Joseph Olivas, the Future. Guys, I know it's never fun to be in a losing circle. It's a circle that it's the first time you guys are in. I highly doubt you guys are going to be in this circle too many times in your career. From the looks of it, I'm guessing this just came down to just some tough strength questions. It's never fun getting opponent's choice. How are you feeling after tonight's match?
So, like, first of all, kudos to Jersey Boys, because at the end of the day, they played the better game. We tried to like cover the bases with John Carpenter, and there were some movies that in my mind I was thinking I should probably do this, but I also want to rewatch movies that I hadn't seen in a while, or see some new movies that I hadn't seen yet. And at the same time, I kind of like dropped the ball on checking out some other things of the strength category. So I feel like I definitely could have done better in that. I also was a little seeing that the game difference was 1 point during the Annette Benning question in round one. I was writing American Beauty immediately, and then I wrote, wait a minute, is Bugsy one? Yeah, I think Bugsy is one. And then I thought in my mind, oh, The Kids Are All Right is another one. And that made me think, I had in the back of my mind, I feel more confident about The Kids Are All Right. Probably could have used the repeat for that, but in any case, I did use the repeat for Tyler Bates, which I am super happy about. And then Koho was helping me fill out any voids that I was not having. Like the Bach question was all him. And I am looking forward to seeing what we do in other matches. I also have high expectations that we won't be in this circle too many times.
I'm gonna feel like I totally let Joseph down anytime there's an L, because he's I think almost inarguably like the most knowledgeable player in Melee right now. He's just insane. When we were the round one's gonna bug me because it's like three movies that I have seen, and it was like I couldn't pinpoint Gone with the Wind in that moment. I just latched onto the wrong thing entirely and couldn't get off it. And for whatever reason, I overthought Deer Hunter so bad. I don't know why I jumped to Kazale over De Niro. That's gonna bother me. But yeah, I mean, I'm at least happy I like watched at least some of the right Carpenters and was able to help. Like Assault on Precinct 13 came up and I was like, okay, maybe we're good. Like maybe we're fine.
Same.
It then just went like, oh, Prince of Darkness, not something that I was 100% ready to get a question about. So, and that just comes down to not enough prep on my end. So they played great, but yeah, like that 1 point differential there at the end, as it comes down to that, De Niro specifically is going to haunt me for that. But I feel good about being able to sweep around three. I feel really good about like our combined Oscars knowledge. I feel really good about I'm just happy to get a Wicked question. finally hear a Wicked question. I was like, yeah, let's go. So
is that the first Wicked question of the season?
Maybe.
I'm gonna have to look into that, but I'm sure we are not gonna be seeing. This is not the last of you guys. When you guys do come back, is there anyone you would like to play?
I mean, it'd be fun to play Annexation of Puerto Rico. I think that's kind of the two rookie teams on a collision course at some point this season. That'd be fun to do. And yeah, I mean, I said it last time. I want to play Lights, Camera, and Action. I want to take on Holtzman with new teammates. I think that would be really fun. Those are kind of the two I really think of. I mean, obviously, eventually, it'd be nice to, regardless, somehow play, Boat and Jeremy. I think that like they would probably are like the gold standard of teams right now, and it'd be really fun to test ourselves. And also, it's fun to be in the ring with Boatman. So, yeah.
Rest in peace, Michelle Trachtenberg and Gene Hackman. Sucks to hear the news of their passings 2 days in a row. Geez. This was a good way to close the day after those news articles, even though we lost. Congrats to Jersey Boys.
Absolutely. Rest in peace, both of those. It's always great to see you guys, but we are going to be moving on to the winners of tonight's match. Dean Manis, Igor Kasich, Jersey Boys. Guys, this was a game where you guys, again, it's never fun to be behind in round one, but this was definitely a marathon for you guys, not a sprint. You guys, after round one, did not miss a single question, including steals. Shout out to both of you. It seems like specifically shout out to Dean. Sorry, Igor, if that's true, but like shout out to Dean for getting those Carpenter steals. And yeah, didn't have to answer your 4-pointer in horror. This is an excellent match by you guys. Must be feeling pretty great. How are you feeling tonight?
Feels great. That was a battle. Yeah, congratulations to them as well for putting up such a great fight. The Future, that's a great team. I think we feel great about every single round. Even one we came out down, we were right there. And I think we feel pretty good about that. Get us in striking distance. And yeah, it was a nice wheel spin for us in round two. We were able to capitalize on two categories we like with a category that they don't like. So yeah, man, it was a battle, and it never felt safe. Like you're saying, we hit a lot of questions, never felt safe, even though we just weren't missing questions. It felt like that's what we had to do. So, yeah, great battle today.
Yeah, Dean said all the right things. Yeah, I mean, Joseph and Coho, great players. We didn't expect that this was going to be easy. We didn't expect to win, but hey, we did it. So, yeah, I knew in round one, honestly, being only down, I think, 2 out of round one, that was a blessing in disguise against players like Joseph and Coho. So we were glad for that. And the wheel was just nice to us today. Basically, 2 things we put on the wheel came up in the first spin, and then we were able to give it to them. So kind of an ideal situation there. And we just were able to control round 3. So that's the way we like to do it, because it gives us the power to take, at least off the bat, what we like, even though obviously they have the chance to snipe. But luckily it didn't come into play. Dean did great on the Carpenter. Dean did great on the horror. So, yeah, hats off to him. But, yeah, we're excited to keep going.
You're muted.
Oof. We know exactly who you guys are going to be playing next. You guys are moving forward in this picture. You guys are playing Kumite, former teams champions Jake Meltzer and Bill Carriola. How are you feeling going into that match?
Good. I think we knocked them out of turmoil, so they're going to be pretty mad. They're going to be coming after us, so this should be a fun one.
Yeah, it's another match of we're probably going to be the lower ranked team. We're probably going to be the underdogs, but it's been the case this season so far, so why not keep it going? Cinderella story all the way.
It's going to be a super fun match to watch. I cannot wait for that. Thank you guys so much for showing up tonight. I'm going to put everyone backstage. Mark, final thoughts on tonight's match?
Yeah, it's just kind of just came down to like those steals in round 2. Just kind of told the story of this match. Unfortunately, I mean, Future still looks pretty good. They're definitely going to be somebody to watch going forward. But man, like we can't sleep on Jersey Boys anymore. They're 4-2 at this point. They very kind of quietly have a wide range in terms of like what they cover, and this Dean and Igor work really well as a team together. Like they are getting away with this. Oh shucks, like we're underdog at this point. You're not going to get away with that much longer.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Love Dean and Igor. Like Mark said, chemistry is such a big part in teams, and they had that in spades. Normally, 25 points would get you a win. I want to shout out the Future. I think they played an excellent game. But yeah, shout out to Jersey Boys. You guys have proven that you guys are absolutely an elite team. But on behalf of Dean, on behalf of Igor, on behalf of Coho, on behalf of Joseph, on behalf of everyone here at Multiplex Movie Melee, I'm Payson the Cinemaster Johnson. That's Mark Menchaca. Have a great night.
Where we're going, we don't need roads. In case I don't see you.
I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.